recording this morning. It's Wednesday. Wow. I gotta drink some C4. That's probably the easiest thing. I just need caffeine. It doesn't matter which type, I guess. For the most part, C4 it is. So, yesterday I ended up with 47 minutes of exercise right up to the wire. Like, I think I had logged in, and I think my workout I completely finished with like 2 minutes to spare, but within the time closer and closer to class starting, I was basically like logging in and stuff. So I hit 47 minutes at like 2 minutes till the class was gonna start. And I was like already logged in with my camera off and mic off and everything. Just trying to finish everything up. Felt good about it. It was fun. Mostly did some Shotokan stuff. This morning is kind of gonna be the same. It's so cold in this house that when I'm drinking a beverage, I leave the C4 next to my window, and it's chilled. It's actually a cold beverage now. Like, it's colder than lukewarm. Like, if you know, like when you turn on your faucet and the water is like actually cool water, it's not like lukewarm. That's how this feels. It feels like it's been in the fridge a little. That's insane. It is a little sunny out though. We've been getting sun in the mornings. So let me start this little bit of stretching. I've got hair to wash. I've got to wash my hair before class. And I'm memorizing this presentation. So basically what I'm going to do is stretch, then shower, and then do the workout. Which is the weirdest order ever, but I mean, I don't sweat that bad, and I do, but I won't, and then, I'm gonna be on camera. It's easier for me to just do the things I need to do early. But I've got this little pitch I have to memorize. I should have had memorized, and I decided just to wait. I have not had an easy time just getting myself together this whole week back. It has been such a struggle, and I'm like, what is going on? Actually, is this my second week back? Yeah, because we got back on the 5th. But yeah. I don't know. I'm just like tired. I have been doing a little bit of recording though. I'll need to post. I'm not too enthusiastic. I kind of want my day to end. I'm not like super enthusiastic. But yeah. I'd rather have my day be over if that's possible. But I don't know. I hope we end early today. I've got a friend I'm trying to talk to, and then Uh, Pretty tired actually. I stayed up late again. A little late though. It wasn't like super late. It was a little late. I just woke up early. I got up around 6 something. I went to bed around 1-ish. And I was like, I'll just lay in bed till 7:45, which I kind of did, but yeah. I was awake for like that whole hour. I don't know if I woke up. Actually, I was up at like 6:19 or something, or before that even. Because I was up before it was even sunny at all. Like it wasn't even light out. It was dark. I just heard the first bus running. So I know it was early. Well, I don't know if it was the first bus, but it was the loudest one that I first heard. This morning's just Shotokan. Yesterday was the same Shotokan and a little bit of dancing cardio. Today's gonna be the same thing. Gotta wait for the C4 to kick itself in. Brain fog. Got brain fog. I don't really feel like these hybrid edibles are good for sleep. They were good the first night, but the last 2 nights they didn't really help. But also, that's not fair because I was staying up watching YouTube, so I need to stop doing that. A nice friend of mine sent me a book for my certification studies, and so I'm going to be using that at times too. I'm excited. It's a hard copy book. It might help me actually more than reading PDFs. Even though you can print those, it's a lot to be printing like that. It has well over 1,000 pages. It's really thick. So, right. Well, I don't really know what happened to my C4 yesterday. I had a weird experience. It was, in my window, I just had that little bit left because I said I was going to leave like 25 milligrams. And so I had that small amount left, and for some reason it changed to the color white, because usually it's pink. The powder is pink. I remember when I put it up on my windowsill, it was pink. It's pink now. The one that I had last night that I made, it's still pink, and so I don't know why the color changed, but I shook it up even, and it didn't change back to pink. I have no idea how it turned to white within a few hours of that morning. But I threw the rest of it out because I was like, I don't know if that's a good thing or if that's just normal, that it just suddenly loses color. Like, and it wasn't even like slightly pink. It was like clear. Like you could tell it was like cloudy, but it was clear. And I was like, wow, if I wouldn't have known, I could have thought that was just water if I wasn't paying attention. I just know that I keep it next to the C4 box. I got the box this time with the powder packets in it, so I knew I kept it there. Where's my list? Well, I talked about the list yesterday, of the kind of movements. I'm doing the same exact thing today as I did yesterday. Yeah. And I don't know. I've decided, because I've got, my cycle started yesterday. Shout out to a bad time upcoming. So I'm about to have a 3-day weekend with a freaking. I don't know. I should be good by like Sunday though. My calculations, or Saturday. I don't know. The pain hasn't really fully kicked off quite yet. So once it does start more severely, I'll have like 3 days of that. So whenever that part starts, I'm just waiting for it to start and end. But I might do some lifting on those days because I haven't been lifting hardly at all. And with lifting, I can kind of just stationary kind of stand. It probably won't be like the most ideal workout, but it'll probably be good enough. So I might just try and do that. Alright, so, and I don't want to slack on my stretching. That shoulder tightness that I loosened up the other day, it's kind of slightly tight today again. I noticed it maybe late last night. So it seems like it takes about 2 days after massaging to feel better. But alright. I've gotta kind of do some reciting of this pitch I have to do while I'm kind of taking a shower. We'll call it done with the stretching for now. It should be good enough, even though I should do way more, but I don't want to spend all morning stretching. Alright, that's it for about right now. I'll see if I get back on here. Alright guys, so this day, Wednesday, January 14th of 2026, I was, just a recap on it, I ate well, but I didn't really feel too good about the exercising. I did it, I went through the motions, I put in the time, I clocked, did I erase it? I clocked like 47 minutes of Shotokan, basically. Well, 9 of those minutes were stretching from earlier in the morning, and then I think 47 minutes from working out Shotokan and a little bit of capoeira. I was just so foggy. I don't feel confident about the workout, but Thursday I'm gonna really put way more into it. I gotta kind of process a lot of what happened with Wednesday. It was an okay day. It wasn't a bad day. It just there were a lot of things on my mind. I think it really affected my energy and my focus. And even though I wasn't doing anything too strenuous, it was kind of interesting that I wasn't really able to focus on I just feel like my mind-body connection was off. So I'll talk about it in the next episode in more detail. Keep this one a shorty.